Happy Wednesday afternoon, everyone. I'm King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. Sunshine, it's everywhere, and it's going to be probably more of what we see on into the next few days, on into the end of the week, and I mean by Saturday, and then maybe the start of next week or the end of the weekend, Sunday. We're seeing some changes that are going to bring back more of this chillier and wetter pattern, which even tomorrow looks like we might see a little rain, but that's going to be a weak system, and really overall, the next few days are looking to be nice. So let's go ahead and talk about that sun that's out there right now, and it's a beautiful look right now over Tacoma, where we see the sunshine mixing in with some of the clouds, those blue skies warming up slightly from yesterday as we're starting to get those numbers back into the low to mid 50s, still cooler than average for this time of the year. You can also seeing a good amount of sunshine looking down at T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. And then I wanted to take you to this shot right here. Now, this is Leavenworth, and if you're driving across the state, a beautiful, beautiful drive on the way for you. No big worries about weather impacting your drive, and we're going to keep things fairly quiet here again as we go at least through today. Maybe a pop-up shower for just a few of us, but we'll probably be seeing more scenes like this. La Push, beautiful blue skies, seeing more of the same as you go farther south along the coast there in Westport and Bellingham. It's a lot of blue skies also showing up there, so you get the theme, right? Other than what we might be seeing there at Granite Falls, a few more clouds into some of those parts, but Everett, we're getting in on the fun as well, and it's at least feeling a little more and looking a little more like spring. Now, as far as temperatures, I did mention they're cooler than normal. Typically, our afternoon high should be around the upper 50s to low 60s, and we're just nowhere near that. Cloudier skies, cooler temperatures up there near Everett. We're at 49 right now, 50 though in Bellingham, and low to mid 50s as you go farther to the south. And that wind coming out of the north doesn't really help out a whole lot to warm us up. So we'll keep that around at least on into the evening, but they are lighter than yesterday, so won't be adding too much more of a chill because of the wind. Satellite radar picture shows pretty big system down across parts of the Gulf of Mexico, and that will be bringing in some rainfall down there into some of the parts of the southeastern U.S. And then you got us here into the northwestern corner as we're dealing with a few light sprinkles kind of here and there. Our system this morning, which brought some areas across southern parts of Washington, heading into some of the foothill communities, also in Oregon. Some snow down into those parts. Going down into there, you can see that's where most of the moisture did track, and we'll be staying that way here as we go throughout the remainder of the day. So as I mentioned before, we only see a spotty chance of a sprinkle or a quick shower here for the rest of today. And then once we lose that daytime heating, the showers completely disappear, and then we're clear at first, but then here we are just after midnight. We're seeing more of those clouds coming in from the west, and this is that weak system I kind of alluded to before. This is the one coming through with very light showers. Will be scattered in nature, come through as we go throughout the daytime hours to tomorrow. We'll see that begin to taper off as we head into late tomorrow night, especially as we get after midnight. And then by early Friday morning, we got some of those clouds around. We'll head into the afternoon and start to clear things out. And this is another nice day that we have on tap for us Friday, and especially as we head on into Saturday with maybe a few more clouds on the way. But that next system will come in late Saturday night into Sunday with our next chance of rain. And that's going to lead us back into this chillier and wetter pattern again. So first, a look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. This goes from the dates between the 20th through the 26th, and you got a lot of blue showing up here across the western U.S. and especially for us here into Washington, as we have that darker blue. Higher confidence that temperatures will be cooler than average, and again, it's going to be wetter than normal too. So the green that you see showing up here across parts of California, Oregon, and even up here across parts of Washington state, we're going to see numbers above normal when it comes to that. So we're going to keep things quite active here as we go on into the latter part of the weekend and next weekend for what we've been seeing here a lot of April. But enjoy today, because we have those skies that are staying sunny. Temperatures in the low 50s farther to the north. We'll top off in the low to mid 50s here farther south in Bellevue, Redmond, 54, 52 around North Bend, and we'll see highs in the low to mid 50s soon as you go farther to the south. So a gorgeous Wednesday. We have that chillier air still in place for tonight, so expect the lows to drop down into the 30s in a lot of our locations. The isolated showers that we're going to have tomorrow won't be too heavy, and most of us probably will only see a quick passing shower. Then things will start to dry up, and it looks like amounts, if we are going to see anything, will be less than 1/10 of an inch. We get into Friday. There's your warm up there, 57, more sunshine on the way, and also Saturday looking like it's going to be a pretty decent day before the rain does come back in. We'll try to get temperatures up to about the 60-degree mark on Sunday before we do start to revert back to that pattern that I talked about is coming again for Monday and Tuesday, and which has been just so pesky and hasn't really wanted to leave anytime soon. So I know a lot of us are tired of the chilly and wet weather, and that's why we got to enjoy days like this and what we're going to see here on into the end of the week. So get outside if you can, try to enjoy the slightly warmer weather plus all the sunshine, and also get prepared for the latter part of the weekend if you have any sort of plans with that rain coming on through. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk to you soon.